little bit about the company of Neolife and give you more information, because you can never learn enough. Every time it's a learning time for you to gain more knowledge so that you can continue to position your business. So for those who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Paul Mwatu, and I'm truly excited to be part of the Neolife family to share with you today about our company. I've been with the Neolife for the last 13 years, and it has been an exciting journey whereby I've been able to achieve a lot of success through the company of Neolife. I've been able to achieve good health together with my family, and even the financial part of it, which we'll be able to talk about it today. So I just want to welcome you and assure you that you're in the right place with the right people. And by the end of our chat today, you'll be able to find a way you can be able to join the company of Neolife and also be part of this exciting journey. So the company inviting you, it's Neolife, and we do what we do here is to help people to discover a better way of life, because out there is quite challenging. And if somebody can be able to show you a way you can be able to change what you're going through to something better, I believe that's an exciting and a good place to be. So our mission as a company of Neolife is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. So those are some of the things that we'll hear us talking about today, so that we can be able to tell you exactly what we do. But to start off, I just want to start by sharing quickly our how the company began. It was started back 1958 by the gentleman you can see there. His name is Jerry Brasfield. When Jerry Brasfield was growing up in US, California, he had a lot of challenges of health. One of them was he had asthma. He was born with asthma. He was managing asthma. And remember, asthma is something that you manage, the rest of your life. And that is if you are lucky to be able to see your 15th birthday. So he had that challenge. He had allergies, but one time the mother met somebody who spoke to him about eating well and using supplementation, some of which we'll be able to talk about here. He started using and he felt good, and he gained his health. When he was 19 years old, that is the time he recalled what he went through, and he said that he would like to start a company like this to be able to bring it to all over the world, help people to understand how to eat well and also to use supplements. So 1958, the company was started. As we talk now, it's more than 60 years, 62 actually. And we are, helping people across the world to gain good health and also get some good financial background. And we proud ourselves as one of the company which is a pioneer of cellular nutrition. Remember, our body is made up of cells, which needs to be fed, protected, and repaired. So we looked at that and we started, noticing the difference that we can be able to bring if we do more study on the part of cellular nutrition. So it's a mileage of achievements and a tremendous story which are here today, and we'll be able to share some of them with you. So when you join Neolife, you join an international company which is in over 50 countries with rich history and which has been able to stand the test of time. So you become an international business person and you continue to share the products with people all over the world. And our key motivation is we are a family, we are a global family, which is seeking to make positive difference in people's life in the line of, optimal health and finance. So that is some of the things that we really proud ourselves. And we believe in one thing, financial freedom is equal to freedom of choices. When you have money, you'll be able to make good choices in life. You'll take your children to the schools that you love, not the schools which are nearest to your home. You'll be able to make choices like your dreams, when and how to achieve them. So you'll be able to hear us talking a lot about finances, because the person who invited you, if you're a guest, they came and they saw the financial power of this opportunity and they plugged in. And today, they've been able to achieve a lot of success in their life. So if you love traveling, I can assure you, in the right place. When Corona is down, we'll be able to travel with you all over the world. And we have been able to travel in so many places. So your health is your greatest wealth. Is another aspect that we talk about in our business, because we know unless your body is feeling well, all the other wealth that will be able to accumulate, it will not be able to help you. So we have been in forefront of researching and developing key products. And some of the line of products that we're going to discuss today, we call it the vitamins. And vitamins, and I just want us to look at vitamins very quickly. And when I was reading about vitamins early today, I came across that magazine, it's Time magazine, which was talking about if you're using good portion of vitamins, if your diet has good portion of vitamins, you'll be able, the research shows that it will help you to fight things like cancer, heart diseases, and even, the hedging. But are you sure the kind of vitamins, I'm just having, I can see my slides are moving a little bit, but it's okay. I'll be able to pick them quickly. So the other thing that you'll be able to, the question that people are asking themselves, because there's a lot of counter vitamins. When you go to pharmacies, you'll be able to find a lot of vitamins. The question is, okay, the question we're asking here, the research is showing that, there are so many hidden dangers, because when this field was started, it wasn't really properly regulated. So many people are taking advantage. So the question is, are the vitamins that you are taking, are they beneficial to you, or they're just going to harm you at the end of the day? But we in Neolife, it is a name you can be able to trust, because from the history that I've just shared right now, you can see, the company was started back 1958, establishment, and one of the key things is our research. It is amazing. And I just want to go to our research quickly so that we can be able to move on. So our difference, the Neolife difference, it is the kind of research that we give to our products, including the vitamins and the minerals. Some of those others in the market, they'll tell you this is what they will do for you. But at the end of the day, it is not what it's doing today. So because of that realization, when Jerry Brasfield started the company of Neolife, he partnered with key scientists, people who are, educated in terms of science behind products and plants and nutrition. And one of the key person who started this organization is Dr. Arthur Fast, who was one of the world pioneer in terms of researching and research and research in terms of cancer and toxicology. So he partnered with other scientists, so because they had, this feeling we need to give the world a solution and a genuine solution. So they partnered together, and some of the key things which they identified in the way we eat is our diet. Your diet is supposed to be your medicine, but in most cases, if you don't use it properly, it becomes your worst enemy, and medicine becomes your diet. And you don't want to get to that kind of a place whereby you're popping capsules and tablets every other day for you to be able to survive. So the scientific advisory board, comprising of all those kind of doctors you can see there, they came together and started giving, a key solution. But why take a daily vitamin or mineral supplementation? Why should you take? Somebody's asking me that question, maybe from in this forum. But one of the key importance of vitamins and minerals, it is because the human body requires a wide variety of nutrients to be its healthy best. And most of these varieties and all that, you cannot be able to find them in the modern food because of the processing, the way it has gone through, preservatives and things like that. So minerals and vitamins, they are very sensitive. They die at that point. The other reason you should take is because many diet may not provide the density and diversity of nutrients needed to ensure optimal health. So you might have some traces in your food, but the density is not key enough to be able to give you the optimal health. Number 3, because nutrients can become depleted by physical or emotional stress and must be replenished, okay? Minerals and vitamins, they are quite sensitive. So if you are going through an emotional stress, some of them will just be depleted and your body will be exposed because it lacks those. Another thing is because vitamins and minerals are essential for optimal health, okay? And one of the other reason is because of this, the substance critical for normal psychological function cannot be manufactured by the body and maybe deficient in that. So some of these minerals that you require may not be manufactured by the body, okay? And again, as we agreed, the food that we are eating, it is not doing us better. So today we are going to learn some of the key vitamins and minerals which the company of New Life has, and how they can be able to help you. So one of the products, remember, when you look at our packaging for our products and the efficacy and how they've been able to be positioned to us, you'll be able to agree almost every product that we bring to you, it has some traces of mineral and vitamins. Why? Because good food is supposed to have some traces of mineral and vitamins in it. So we have that product, which is our pioneer product. We call it, the ProVitality. And ProVitality is one of our key products, which we are really proud of. It has threonine. And the work of threonine is to feed your cells and enhance your energy. So it has threonine, it also has carotenoid. Remember, I said we are the pioneers of cellular nutrition aspect. Carotenoid, it's supposed to protect your cells, okay? And it's supposed to optimize your immunity, because like today we are looking at a very trial time of COVID-19, so carotenoid is very key. And for it to be balanced, you need some fish, some good quantity and density of fish, which is supposed to balance and regulate your cell, maximize the good health. And then we have what we call the multi in the ProVitality, which has the 23 essential vitamins and mineral complex, okay? And we are told it's supposed to nourish your cell, to make sure your cells are growing well, they are not multiplying in a decent way. Remember, cancer is just some cells that behave abnormally and they start multiplying. So the multi is supposed to help you so that your cells can be well positioned. And then we have also added iron, okay? And we are told there, when your levels of iron are low, your body does not make enough healthy red blood. And when that happens, what happens is, you cannot get enough oxygen in your tissues. When there is not enough blood cells to produce blood, then you cannot be able to have enough energy in your tissues. And it is said that women who are pregnant or who have heavy menstrual cycles and most likely to be anemic, and you have been able to see that, and you need iron so that can be able to be regulated. So we talk about that product, we call it ProVitality, and it's a product that we position to everybody who is on this call. Make sure you use the ProVitality. And then the benefits are so many about the ProVitality. It's because of the carotenoid, it's a powerful antioxidant. And again, because of the omega-3, it's good for your heart. It's good for your immunity because of carotenoid again. Healthy brain because of omega-3, flexible joints, omega-3 and threonine, good vision, the carotenoid, then youthful skin, and long cellular health because of the threonine. So those are some of the key benefits that we'll be able to get from the product of ProVitality. The other product I just want us to look at quickly, we call it vitamin E. Remember, I said vitamins are very key in your body. And vitamin E in its composition, it's supposed to be a powerful antioxidant, okay? And it is very good for your heart, okay? It is very good for your brain. It is also very good for your prostate. Men who are listening to me, it is very good for our prostate. And it also promotes the lungs and colon immune function because of removing all the toxins. So you find it is it's one product that you really need to use even during this time of COVID-19, because you can see the immunity is there and is being spoken about largely. It is a product that is going to help. So it is something called an antioxidant, which protects your cells from damages caused by some of these things. And one of them is smoking, okay? Cigarette smoking. Remember, it builds toxics in your body. So somebody who smokes, is very important for them to use vitamin E. It also helps us with the pollution. Remember that we have industries all over. Just the other day on our TV, we saw some of the industries, what they are doing to the people of Syokimau. You can imagine how much toxics are built in those people's life. Then sunlight and more. So vitamin E also helps your cells talk to each other. It gives your cells, the ability to be able to communicate. Remember, they are living. they're supposed to communicate, and they're supposed to make sure the blood is moving properly. How do you take it? 1 capsules daily, it protects you. The other product which I just want to talk to about it is called CowMag. CowMag, it's a wonderful product, okay? It is bioavailable, meaning it will be, once you take it right now, it will just be available in your body in a few minutes. Then it has magnesium, and it also has vitamin vitamin D3. And then you see it is strong for your bones. It is also very good, it is good for you to build strong bones. It's good for teeth. It is good for the nerves and muscle function and more. So it is a product that we really recommend. Remember, it's calcium and magnesium and plus some iron, plus some vitamin D in it. So it helps. It helps to really do a lot of functions together as one product, because we don't talk about the value. We don't talk about, we don't talk about how much money. We talk about what is the value the product is going to bring to you. So some of the other key benefits is, as I said, it will promote strong bonds and teeth. So, and we recommend it even for mothers who are pregnant and expecting, and women at large. Actually, it is believed 80% of women across the world, they do not have enough calcium. So it is a product that we recommend to women more, because people, different sexes, they need different amount of calcium. So you can see it may also assist in postponing or preventing the onset of osteoporosis. Your bones, they become weak, they become brittle, but when you're taking calcium, it makes sure your bones are okay. So it supports nerves and muscle function. And those are some of the key details about it. You can see there it is pharmaceutically pure because of the way the shells are being developed. It has the exclusive double amino acid chelation to prevent higher calcium and magnesium, to promote higher calcium and magnesium absorption, because these are metals. So if it is not, if it lacks the double chelation, it will not be able to use it in your body properly. So that is its formulation, and I'm just trying to go quickly. And this is the importance of magnesium, because most of the time we just see the magnesium there. Yes, it helps in the absorption of the calcium in our body, but we are told this mineral may play a role in making your muscles squeeze and keeping your heart beating properly. Because if the muscles are not squeezing well, remember, our heart and most of our organs are made of muscles. If they are not compressing and expanding well, then you'll have issues, and heart issues are some of them. So it helps control blood. It also helps control blood sugar and blood pressure, and making and protein and the DNA, and turning, the food that you eat into energy. So I felt that is very important for me to point out, so that you can be able to understand that aspect of calcium and magnesium. Then we have zinc. It's not a new product, especially to our distributors. And zinc is very key. It promotes or supports normal growth and development. It is also very key for immunity and cellular repair. Without it, you could not taste or smell, okay? And we are told, one of the key things about the people who are suffering from, people who are infected with COVID-19, they cannot taste. They lose the sense of taste, and they cannot smell anything. So when you get such kind of people, and even you who is not infected already, I just want to tell you, you need a lot of zinc to cushion you, so that now you do not lose your sense of taste and smell. So it will build the immunity that is required to help you. And people with deep cuts and wounds that are not healing, zinc, it's gonna be very key to them. And those are some of the things it's needed in all over. It's needed in all over, 100 of your body enzymes. Remember, enzymes are so key, because for digestion and absorption to take place properly in your body, you need a good population of enzymes. So, it's a good product. It's also involved in carbohydrates metabolism, so that your weight doesn't go, out of the way, and also things like constipation and things like that, when the carbohydrate it's not consumed properly in your body. So it is also good in activation of vitamins. to make sure you can have the vitamins in your body, but unless they are fated to be available, then you'll not be able to feel their impact. And that is where you can see there it is also very good in especially vitamin B. It's a mineral that you require in huge dosage. So you can see its potence, and it's a pure product which is pharmaceutical grade zinc based provides both high potency, and it's a good product I can recommend. So you can see there, those are some just of the characteristics of it. It's bioavailable, as we said. It's unique because it has a formula which we call the unique chelation. Chelation is whereby it is stored in your body and it can be available when it's required. So zinc is a reaction with the amino acids. It's a process that we call the zinc absorption in the body. So when it's available in your body, and it comes across the amino acids, the processing becomes clear and your body can be able to use it very quickly. So this is particularly important in less than 10%, particularly important since less than 10% of the food that we eat, it gets absorbed. So you need zinc for your absorption, for your healing and all that. So key benefits, optimal immune function. It's very good for your immunity, okay? And especially for the effects of the sickness, the colds and all that, which are seasonal. It supports cellular repair. So your cells, just like I said, remember, like when you cut yourself, your cells need to be repaired. So zinc is very good. People who have gone through an operation, all that. Zinc is very good. Then the metabolism part of it, and it helps in, optimal to make sure your immunity system is strong. Unique chelation, as I said, because of that unique chelation, whereby it can be absorbed quickly, it doesn't give irritation to your stomach. So it's also good for your skin, connective tissues, and also very good for the prostate function for men. So it's a product we recommend a lot for men, okay? Moving forward, I'm just trying to take as much little time as possible. We also have the product which we call the multi. Multi it's a wonderful product, and we say, it provides vitamin and related food factors, mineral and enzymes. So multi, it has vitamins, it has minerals, and it has enzymes put together so that it can be able to help your body. And what are the key benefits? A comprehensive formula that delivers 27 important vitamins. So imagine in one tin of multi, you'll be able to get about 27 important minerals, vitamins, okay, which are key, and enzymes, which are key for your well-being and vitality, okay. It doesn't have iron, because why? We don't put all our products iron. We have those ones which do not have iron, because some people could be taking enough iron elsewhere. So it has a comprehensive formula, and it's unique in the way it can be able to deliver vitamins and minerals, which are key for your optimal body function, which help. The biggest work of vitamins and minerals is to help to bridge the dietary gap, because we cannot be able to get all things together. I'll not be able to discuss all these details, but I'm just mentioning a few aspects, a few components that you'll be able to find in the zinc, in the multi. One of them is it has vitamin A and D, it has vitamin B, it has vitamin C, it has vitamin E, and it has what we call the selenium and chromium. And I just want to, just define what is selenium, because we have been able to come across it in quite a number of our products. It does a lot of things in the first place. It's a wonderful mineral. It helps us to fight off infection and help your thyroid glands to work properly. So you will be able to meet people with issues of thyroid glands. So multi is very key because of that aspect of selenium. Then we have chromium, and the chromium, it means you only need trace amount of this mineral, okay? You don't need a lot of it, which is believed to help you to keep your blood sugars and levels steady. So somebody who has issues with blood sugar, this is a product that I would strongly recommend you give that person. So how do you use one tablet in a day, and it will be able to help you? So moving forward, Remember, we have spoken about multi, now we are speaking about multi-mineral alfalfa. We have people from Uganda and Tanzania. If you find a product that we are talking about, which is not in your country, just understand. And you can ask a question. We can always give you an equivalent of that product. So as you can see, multi-mineral, it is a combination of, again, a lot of minerals. As you can see on the top picture there, there's magnesium, there's calcium, there's selenium, there's chromium. So it's a lot, and there's also iron. This one contains some iron in it. And what does it do? You know, the full body support for the key mineral. What does it help your body with? Okay, key benefits. Number one, full body support from key minerals to help you age less and enjoy more. I know everybody on this call, you don't want just to grow old and look like, older than any of your age mates. So this is a product which is going to support your health and make sure you look young for more. And it also provides support of cell and tissue, having minerals and all that, because it will be able to help, because remember, quite a number of other minerals that we have spoken about, it also packaged in this. So it will ensure that you have strong bones, strong teeth, your soft tissues are okay, the muscles are flexible, and then your blood pressure is okay, and it's also very good for your nerve system. So somebody who has nerve issues, this is also a product that you might need to recommend. And that is, about its details. And one of the key things, it is finest deep-rooted alfalfa plant. That is where it is commonly extracted from, the plant which we call alfalfa, from its roots. And you'll also be able to find it has some trace minerals from the sea vegetation. Sea vegetation in particular, it has some healing part of it. And how do you use it for handouts? You can be able to take at least 1 tablet in a day. So moving forward, we have vitamin B. I'm just looking at we have so many vitamins. I cannot be able to exhaust all of them today. But the importance of vitamin B, it's for sustained energy and an efficiency of the metabolism of your body. Okay. So what are the key benefits? Okay. Some of the key benefits is it promotes active conversion of all foods into energy and assists in the synthesis and re-energizing of cells and tissues throughout the body. Okay, so it makes sure the food that you eat, because you can see metabolism there, it is converted into energy. Remember, you need energy so that you can be able to function, and it will be able to help in making sure the food is processed and your cells are properly energized and the tissues are okay throughout your body. So those are some of the things. Provide maximum metabolism support to help meet high nutritional demand during exercise and even periods of stress. Remember, when you're doing something which is really heavy, you need enough energy. So this product will be able to convert the food that you eat into energy. And even for ladies who have stressful periods, it will be able to help. And even general stress period, if you're going through a stress kind of in your life, it will be able to help you to be able to get energy. And stress can really put somebody down. So those are some of the key things. And one of the key components you'll be able to find in our vitamin B, it is the folic acid. Okay, when women are expectant, they'll be able to be given a lot of folic acids by their doctors. And why? Because we are being told for moms to be, it is a must. It helps to make DNA and prevent spinal bifida if it's a condition, and other brain birth defects. So for women, you need to take a lot of it so that it can be able to help you in terms of DNA production to your child and help with any brain issues that might be able to come across. So that is vitamin B, 1 tablet a day. It will be able to cushion you. It will be able to help your metabolism. So I think this is almost the last product we call vitamin A and D. Okay, it's a product that most people are not quite aware of, but it's a wonderful product which is derived from cod liver oil for optimal well-being of eyes and bones. Okay, so again, for strong bones, you need vitamin A and D, and you also need it for your eyes to be able to to function properly. And I just want to quickly look at the vitamin A by itself, because we know vitamin D, we can be able to get it from the sun. In Africa, in East Africa, we might not really have a lot of challenges with this, with getting vitamin D. But we have a challenge getting vitamin A. And I just want to let you know what is the work of vitamin A. It's a soluble nutrient. Vitamin A contributes to the development and maintenance of bones and teeth. So somebody who has issues with your bones and the teeth, they need vitamin A. Vitamin A is well known for its role in contributing to the maintenance of eyesight and maintenance and development of night vision in particular. There are people who cannot see. When it's dark, a little bit dark, somebody will not be able to see anything. You can't drive at night, okay? You need vitamin A to be able to help you develop the night vision. It also contributes to the maintenance of skin tissues as well as the membrane in general. So you need it for your skin to be soft, to be looking good and younger and all that. And we can see, you know, a disclaimer there, a deficiency is major health problem in developing countries. We are in a developing country. So vitamin A deficiency, it's a huge problem to us. And research is showing it contributes a lot in the lack of immunity for developing countries. So it helps in terms of developing your immunity when you take it. So details are there, a lot of details. I may not go through all of them at once. You can see the component, as I said, it's a cod liver oil, which is derived from North Atlantic, which is very rich in vitamin A and D, okay, as you can be able to see there. And you can also be able to see that it will be able to help you, okay, it will support the normal vision and the night vision and immunity. You can see there for strong bonds and all that, you know, and you know, why Neolife vitamin A and D? That is a question you might ask me, because as I said, there are so many of these vitamins on pharmaceuticals across the counter. The one we have in Neolife, it contains 100% premium cod liver oil, which is extracted from those kind of places. And it's, you know, we make sure the potency it's good, and you just use 1 capsule in a day, okay? And I was just looking for a disclaimer. Yes, there's a disclaimer there. You know, excess intake of vitamin A, particularly for pregnant women, it's not recommended. So if you're expecting, you might need to not to take a lot of it. And this is just something I came across today, a recommendation by the former Center for Disease Control, which is the biggest organization in terms of disease research. And this is none other than Tom Friedman. And he said, for us to be able to prevent coronavirus infection risk, we may maybe, you know, risk if it could be reduced if you are taking vitamin D, okay? And you can see what he said, they're taking a multivitamin that includes vitamin D or vitamin D supplement, probably can't hurt, okay? And it might help, okay, as we continue to work to mitigate the impact of coronavirus, okay, and where we can be able to do to strengthen our immunity. So that is something you can be able to do. So make sure you take a good portion of this so that you can be able to fight the coronavirus event. So those are some of the products. And you can see the good thing with our research about our products, we make sure that we do not, Neolife, one of the things that it does, we don't close ourselves in a self-isolation, and we don't want other organizations to be able to understand our products. No, we do. We open our products. Some of the products like the TRNN, which I just showed you, you know, so other organizations were involved, and they came across and they did their research, and they realized we are actually even doing a disservice to that product. It can be able to do a lot more than what we think. A product like carotenoid, it was actually one of the products the CDC made a research on. And when they did their research, they realized in only 20 days using carotenoid complex, it will be able to boost your immunity by 37%. So those are not just our claims. These are claims which have been made by other organizations across the world. So I want to tell you minerals and vitamins are very important in your diet. They are very important in your body because they will be able to help your body, and it will bridge all the gaps in terms of what you're not able to get. So I just want to recommend, if you're a guest and you want to be able to take some of those products, which you should, for sure you should. I'm not just upselling, but I'm just telling you the importance of these products. Talk to the person who brought you on this call, and they'll be able to show you how you can be able to use the products and change your life. So that is part of our training today in terms of the food supplement, okay? And I just want to jump quickly to another session now, which is because could be you are here and you're asking, how do you make money in your life? I just want to tell you, we have one of the greatest opportunity in the world. And I don't want to take a lot of time because we have some one or two speakers coming, but I want to tell you, since 1958, we have been changing the world, not only in terms of the health, but also financial part of it. And the good thing with the company of New Life, we have a great plan, a plan which will be able to help you, which will be able to, it's not a complicated plan. You'll be able to make profits from the plan. It's profitable. It is something that you can be able to share to other people. If they want to buy the products, they'll be able to buy the products from you and you make profits. There's no limit. In your life, we do not put a limit on anyone. You put the limit on yourself, how much you want to earn and how far you want to go. It's home-based. Remember, starting a business right now, regardless of which country you are, it is not easy. You'll need licenses, you'll need so many regulations from the government and a lot of running costs. But this business of New Life, it is something that you can be able to do it at the comfort of your home. Another thing, we give you incentive to motivate you, to encourage you to continue to build by helping other people to also be able to build. And we give you recognition. Most of the places where we work, we do not get recognition. Whether we deserve it, we might work so hard, at the end of the day, there's no recognition, okay? And it's goal-oriented. You set your goal and you go for it. You go for it and you set it's like you set the limits for yourself in terms of your goals. It is you to know what to achieve and when. Again, it's a business building with support. We always say, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. The company will support you. The person who brought you on this call, they will also be able to support you. So what does it do to you? It helps you to take charge of your life. That is one thing which is missing in conventional employment. You cannot be able to take charge of your life. Look back, if you're employed, your boss determines what time you get to the office and what time you get out of the office, what time you eat and what time you do the things that you love. So the opportunity helps you to, take control of your life. It is a flexible schedule that you'll be able to put for yourself. It is not like work whereby the schedules are not flexible. It is quite flexible. You can work from home, as I said. It will help you to save money. The money that you should have used to set up other conventional business, will be able to save it. And then it's a residual income. Residual income means you'll be able to earn and get paid from the efforts you did many years ago. Most of our employment, it doesn't give us that leeway of, earning. When you retire, and that's the end of it. But in your life, you retire and you continue to earn from the business that you built. And another thing is you can be able to pass it to your children, okay? It gives you time to spend quality time with your family, freedom, financial freedom. You can get to financial freedom. You'll be your own boss, calling the shots and telling yourself what you want to do. You'll be able to achieve travel internationally and locally. You'll be able to educate your children to the schools that you want. And most important, you'll be able to get what we call personal development. And at that point, just as I say, there's a lot of support that you'll be able to go through as you continue to build your New Life business. And I'm just really excited to be with each and every one of you on this call, because amongst us, we have people who have been able to, come to the opportunity of New Life, and in one way or the other, they have been able to change their lives. And I'm just trying to bring two people to share with us quickly as we close our meeting tonight. So I'm trying to unmute one of the leaders who is going to be sharing with us quite you know, in terms of how he came to the opportunity of New Life and some of the key differences he has been able to join in the next few minutes. So I want to welcome our director and a gentleman I respect so much, who has been this opportunity for quite a while, so that he can be able to hear us. Elio Dhiambo, if you can hear me.
I can hear you, Paul. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Please go ahead and share with us.
Thank you, Paul, for enlightening us about the vitamins and minerals. These are products that are very important into our life. But before that, I want to just talk a bit of myself and my association with the New Life business. We started our New Life business in the year 2000, October, through my wife, who was invited by one of our neighbors here where we stay. I stay in South Sea. She went and looked at the opportunity. That time I was still in employment. I was working with Barclays. So when she came back, I said, well, if you find the meeting was good for you, why not? I can support you, get into it, and we see what we can do. Surely I did not know, because I was working with a bank. I was in Barclays Bank, and my last station was Barclays Bank, Kisumu branch. I was working there as an operations manager. So what happened is that October and come December, I found myself being retrenched out of employment. And that is where I said, well, the job is gone, it's gone. So as a family, we came and we looked at this opportunity. First, it was the madam's opportunity. So I went to one of the meetings that was taking place at Hotel Intercontinental. One of the renowned leader in our business, that is Rory McDermott. Rory McDermott challenged me with only one word, that if you want to be financially free, if you are looking for your financial freedom, there is no way you are ever going to achieve your financial freedom if you are being bossed by somebody, if you are reporting to somebody. And I looked at myself. That time I'd worked for Barclays for more than 25 years, almost going to 30. And I could still find I was not financially able. So we started this opportunity looking at it. We had children that we were educating. The first set of my children were in high school. The other one was still in primary. So we got worried. How are we going to make these children go to school? But since God closes one door and opens another one, we found this opportunity delivering for us. We took it very seriously. We started working on it. I remember the first check that was in October, the 2000, at the end of it, was 1,179. And because I was working and earning good money, I quite laughed at my madam saying, what? That is no money. But she persisted. We came back, we put our efforts together, and we started growing this opportunity. We grew it. And we grew it to a point where we became directors. We started earning good money. We started enjoying all that the opportunity was providing for us. Traveling outside the country, traveling within the country. We built quite a sizable team, both in Nairobi, almost every point, every town in Kenya. We had distributors, success line, up to Lodwar. I would take a trip from here, start from Nakuru, Eldoret, Kitale, Bungoma, then I go to Kisumu, then I go to Lodwar. All this we did, and it quite paid for us. We also became very good in moving out the product. We moved product quite a lot, and that one is still with me, moving the product. Product usage and product sale, that has quite opened up for me. Because one time I was not very good at selling. And I asked myself, what happened to these distributors of Coca-Cola, these others which are just sent with vehicles and they go around and they find that they are selling those products. That is how I opened up myself. And I quite moved the product. I move product, whether it is in detergent, those ones are 25 liters, me, I move them as 1 liters. They are there for me, and they quite make me make good money. So it earned us good money. And it has enabled us to educate all our children. The worry that we had, that how are our children going to get the education? Surely they did. They had the best. I educated one of my daughters outside this country in Canada. That's where she is. She finished her university, is working there. My boy went through a private university, and we were able to pay. The school fees of 120 every 3 months was easy for us, because the check of 50 or 40,000 every month was able, because we were just now living on retail profit. But the main check, the main bonus check, was just being kept for the school fees. So that is how we have really enjoyed our new life. From October 2000 to date, that is almost 20 years. There is no month that I've ever missed one check. So New Life has just become my employer, paying me every month. Every month I know there is money which is going to come from New Life, an EFT to our account. So that is how we have lived with New Life. So let me just talk about, share with you some of the testimonies that I have about the vitamins and minerals. One time I had a customer, a very good friend of ours, a family friend. They had a problem of their nerves. They had some nerves problem plus the muscles. So they came, they asked us, we have tried all these other conventional medicine, but they say it's not getting well. So what do we do? I told them, supplement can be able to offer solution, but it may not be very fast, but bank on it and it will give you that solution. I went and discussed the same with some of the leaders whom I know are very good at product. I discussed with Gladys Njura and Ann Ngao, and we settled for the daily vitality pack. This daily vitality pack, because it has threonine, it had all the minerals, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin E, and multimineral alpha. I gave it to this person. And thereafter, I just said, no, let me also add nutrition to this person. And I did. He started taking it, and they started the conditions that were really troubling him, like lack of sleep pattern completely changed, lack of focus, lack of stability in his body. Those things started stabilizing. And he quite found himself healed out of these wonderful minerals and vitamins that we offer. Another experience that I want to share with you is that one of my distributor called Philip, he had just given birth to a second-born child who was happened to be a boy. This boy was not able to suck. He was not able to breastfeed. And the doctors was telling him that the boy is born with very weak muscles, that he cannot be able to breastfeed. So he came and asked me, and I told him what we should do is that we should let the mother take a lot of Calmag, 3 in the morning, 3 in the night, and also omega-3. He went and bought this product and took to Madame. Mind you, this child was even put in the incubator and was also transferred to the ICU. The boy, as we are talking now, the boy is walking, but out of those products, that really helped the boy. Another one also was with a child. This child the mother was so worried because the child was not able to walk. The child had already gone past 1 year. The muscles were weak. He was not able to crawl. But when he came, I told them, let's start giving Vita Squares and a bit of Calmag. They gave it to this person, to this young boy. Eventually, the muscles started developing. The boy started crawling, and the boy is now walking. A big boy now, as a result of just vitamins and minerals. So you can see how wonderful these things are. Another one that I also want to talk about is zinc, chelated zinc. another customer, because I've had a variety, quite a variety of my customers. One had a problem with the wound. He had a wound that was not healing. Here in, here out, he was in bandage all the time. So he came and asked me, what can we do? This is a septic thing. So I told him, what we can do, we can put this person into a lot of zinc. We can put zinc and vitamin E, and also put care. You should be using care to wash this wound every morning, at lunch hour, and also in the evening. And he did the same. This also came that this wound got healed, and the person doesn't have that again. So you can see how important our vitamins and minerals are to our system. Another was a cesarean case. A lady was preparing to go for cesarean, and he wanted to know what would be the repercussion, what would help her to heal faster and eventually go back to employment. And I recommended zinc for this lady, that take it before and after. And she did the same. And that also really helped this lady to overcome that long wound and long pain. So I just encourage that minerals and vitamins, the way Paul has taught us, even me, I've come to know some of the minerals and vitamins I take, but I didn't know the full benefit about them. Me, I love exercise. I love jogging. I love doing exercise. So my favorite product are vitamin E, multimineral alfalfa, and vitamin A and D. I didn't know much about them, but today I'm knowing that they are very good for recovery. That is why even if I go jogging and what, I don't feel pain. My pain is never there. So I've now learned today, and that is why I'm just recommending to every one of us that vitamins and minerals are key into our body. Just the way Paul explained, the food that we eat may not be giving us enough, but our supplementation, especially the Neolife supplementation, will give you what you are looking for. Don't go for these ones which are sold across the counter. They are not going to give you the result that you are looking for. Go for these ones that are naturally made, naturally extracted. So with that, I'm just encouraging every one of us who is not there, who is here listening for us. Please, if you are a guest who have been invited, look at how you can use our product. But if you are looking for fund, an extra income, come on board and you will. I was a banker, but now I'm not in the bank. But I live the life that most bankers are not living, just because of the Neolife business and the money that I have. It has made me to maintain a savings account, which I never had while I was in the bank. Mine was a current account that salary goes today, within a week it is gone. But now I have those kind of money. One time I was just making laugh with some of the distributors that you see this check. I've been carrying this check for a whole week because I wanted to go to the bank. But the daily retail profit has made me not to go because I keep on making money on day-to-day basis. So thank you very much. I can only tell you, if you are one who's listening to us, come. Time has come that a home-based business, I didn't know I could do this business within my driveway because I'm seated in the driveway in my place. So thank you very much, Paul, and thank you all the distributors. Have a nice evening. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Eli, for such a wonderful testimony. A banker, a retired banker who is doing this business. You know, he did not retire to go and farm and do the things that he doesn't love. He retired to continue doing the things that he loves. So even you as a guest who is on this meeting, seriously, this is an opportunity. This is a life-changing opportunity, which you take it up, it will be able to help you to achieve your goals and your success. So thank you so much, Mr. Odhiambo Heli, for such a wonderful testimony on both products and how the opportunity has been able to help you. So as we close, I'm just trying to, okay, we were supposed to have 2 testimonies, but because of time, I think Heli's testimony, it has been able to help us to understand a lot about the products of Neolife and how to be able to position them in our business. And I just want to recommend, seriously, just interact with the products. Okay, so if you are here on this call, some of those products we have been able to talk about, I've been able to see a lot of questions. And I want to thank Patricia Mwagi in particular, because I've seen she has taken time to continue to answer a number of those, questions. Somebody was asking, whether how much is enough. Remember, the products of Neolife, it is the food that you do not eat. So there is no overlap in terms of how much you can be able to take it. So you can take as even 10 supplements at the same time, because we all have different supplements requirement and the diet requirements. So there's no that part whereby you'll be able to feel like you are taking too much or too little. Again, somebody was asking, what is the product that I can be able to, how do I know which to take in the morning or in the evening? Most products are written. When you buy it, you'll be able to see what you should take, how many you should take in the morning, and how many you should be able to take in the evening. To be able to help you, because if you need energy, you need to take the energy giving products mainly in the morning, so that it can be able to give you energy throughout the day. And when you get to the evening, if you really didn't want to combine the vitamins and minerals, they also work very well at night and even during the day. So there's no a way, if you take it this time, it will be able to be harmful for you. No, it won't. Eddie was asking what product is for metabolism. As I was presenting, you had me saying vitamin B is also very good. But again, if you have, a big issue in terms of some people have constipation and challenge like those one, just talk to the person who brought you on this call. They'll be able to give you a good combination which can help you. Somebody was asking if I'm taking Pro Vitality, is that enough? I would say yes or no. I would say no, because remember, the vitamins, in terms of vitamins which are available on the Pro Vitality, they're just traces. As I said, most of the food that you eat, it will have some traces. But if you want the full benefit, then it's important to go and combine the Pro Vitality with the other mineral that gives you a higher dosage or potency in terms of what you want to achieve. So I think those are some of the questions which I came across. Rosemary was asking, how long should I be able to take food supplements? I would recommend take them as much as you can and as much as you can afford. It's just like the food. I cannot tell you how much you should take cabbage, sukuma wiki, ugali, and all that. These products are just like the food that you eat. It bridges the gap between what you're eating and what you are supposed to eat. So as long as you can, and as long as you can be able to afford, make sure you take the supplementation. So I think that is that was a good place for us to be without taking much of your time. We'll be able to hear more stories if you're a guest. We never lack people who can be able to share with you, and you can be able to support you as you continue to build your business. So I just want to challenge you. If you came here, if you needed some product positioning, just talk to the person who invited you. They'll be able to show you how you can be able to get the products. If you're really looking for something that you can be able to do and make a difference in your life in terms of income, travel, and good life, speak to that person again. They'll be able to show you how to join and start your journey. And you know what? In the next couple of days and months and years, you'll be able to be the one who is standing here and telling us the kind of benefits that we have been able to get from the opportunity of New Life. So from me and the company of New Life and whoever invited you into this call, I want to thank you and say thank you so much for coming through and listening to us. We hope we have been able to be of benefit to you. And, let's continue to meet. And I would love to see our guests joining. When you join, just identify us at the office or in one of the meetings and say you joined during this kind of a meeting. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening and a beautiful week ahead. From me, thank you so much and God bless you. Bye-bye.